Title: Shadows of Despair, The Great Depression Unveiled. In the bustling city of New York, the year 1929 dawned with an air of prosperity. Skyscrapers reached for the heavens, and the stock market soared to unprecedented heights. The Roaring Twenties had cultivated an era of exuberance and economic opulence. Little did the world know that lurking behind the glittering facade lay the harrowing storm of the Great Depression. October 29, 1929, marked the fateful day when the stock market crashed, initiating a catastrophic chain of events. Panic swept through Wall Street as stocks plummeted, fortunes evaporated, and dreams shattered. The once jubilant streets echoed with the cries of dismayed investors, and the news of financial ruin reverberated across the globe. As the economic tempest descended, it cast a long, dark shadow over the lives of millions. Unemployment rates soared, and industries crumbled like ancient ruins. Factories closed their doors, leaving hordes of workers jobless and destitute. Bread lines stretched for blocks, and makeshift shanty towns, known as Hoovervilles, emerged on the outskirts of cities, embodying the desperate struggle for survival. In the heartland of America, farmers faced a merciless onslaught. Dust storms ravaged the once fertile plains, transforming them into a desolate wasteland. Crop failures compounded the misery, forcing families off their land and onto the unforgiving roads of migration. The stark reality of the Depression inspired iconic photographs, like Dorothea Lange's Migrant Mother, capturing the anguish etched on the faces of those grappling with loss and uncertainty. The social fabric strained to its limits, giving rise to widespread discontent and civil unrest. Protests and strikes became the anthem of the dispossessed. The Bonus Army, a group of World War I veterans seeking overdue bonuses, marched on Washington, only to be met with force. The clash between the disenchanted masses and the establishment underscored the deep-seated fissures in American society. Internationally, the ripples of economic distress traversed oceans. Nations were interconnected by a web of economic ties, and the global economy spiraled into a vortex of despair. Protectionist policies, like the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act, exacerbated the crisis by stifling international trade. The Great Depression became a crucible, testing the resilience of democracies and paving the way for the ascent of totalitarian regimes. Amidst the turmoil, leaders grappled with the monumental task of restoring hope and stability. Franklin D. Roosevelt, with his New Deal initiatives, sought to breathe life into the crippled economy. The Works Progress Administration, WPA, and the Civilian Conservation Corps, CCC, provided jobs and a glimmer of optimism. The Social Security Act, a cornerstone of the New Deal, aimed to create a safety net for the vulnerable. The Great Depression cast a long and enduring shadow, leaving an indelible mark on the collective memory of nations. It reshaped economic philosophies and paved the way for the modern welfare state. Lessons learned from the tumultuous 1930s continue to echo in the corridors of power, serving as a stark reminder of the fragility of economic prosperity and the imperative to safeguard against the shadows of despair.